up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be back working on our 2021 XP Pro Ultimate, and today is going to be the day that we install the RPM catch can. These cans are specifically for the RZR Pros and XP Turbos. They are super easy to install, and this is just mostly an install video, so we won't go over all the benefits. We have a video that covers all that stuff. It's a real long, super informative video on what catch cans are good for and why, but long story short, we don't want to be blowing oil back through the intake and burning or trying to burn it. So we're going to be catching those in this catch can. We're going to be mounting it to the bed here, and that's kind of where she'll sit. But the Pros, a lot of guys are like, oh, the bed's removable. It is. It's only 2 bolts to remove the catch can. Super easy. If you'd like, I know a lot of guys will take these T40 OEM bolts and they'll reuse them. They'll put them on this side of the bed, so when they take out their T40s for their bed, they're actually taking out the T40s for the catch can. It lays off to the side, super easy to get to, super easy to remove. So we're going to go ahead and install this sucker. You're kind of working in some tight spots, pliers, flathead, Phillips. Let's just show you how easy it is. All right, so first thing first, we're going to be removing a hose that goes from the crankcase up to the J tube. If you have your stock tube, this is an RPM side-by-side silicone tube. We're going to be taking off this tube. It's kind of located here behind the shock in a horrible spot to show you guys. Ours is a Phillips because it's been upgraded. There's a zip tie halfway down, and then there is a compression clamp, so like a spring-loaded clamp. That clamp is it's not fun to get to. You're kind of doing it blind. The best way is just go down a set of pliers. You know, you're just literally operating without your eyes. Pull it off there, and reinstalling is way more simple. So let's get started. Alright guys, so the clamp, this is kind of what it looks like, and this is how it works. It's spring loaded. It's kind of a pain to get to, but I always kind of tell you guys, pinch it all the way. It falls off just like that. Once you get it pinched, you just kind of slide it back, release it, and then pull the hose out. And then we're going to go ahead and replace this old tube with an RPM silicone hose and get it routed. So let's do that. First thing first, we're going to put this end of the hose, the worm gear clamp, back on there. These are 7 mil. Now that we have full access to this, it's time to put your push lock fitting in the RPM silicone hose. Super easy. It kind of pushes in there just like that, and it stays. It's pretty permanent. We do put one single zip tie around it once we have everything lined up where we want it. You can still kind of cock this, whatever direction that may be. We have a drill bit here. It is a 1/4-inch drill bit, and we will kind of mock this up a little bit, just everything, kind of keep everything loose. For us, it's going to be right about here. You want your catch can straight up and down. Everything's loose. It's not binding against anything. It seems like it's in a really good spot right there. So we're going to go ahead and pop these holes in. We're going to drill the first hole, pop this down, just like that. This time we're actually going to remove the catch can. Remove that fitting. It's super easy to remove. We're going to hold it up here. Restart. On this other side, I like to use a pick to kind of scratch my line. Obviously that fitting's in the way. And I can see where I was scratching right there. Now we'll drill a hole. Make sure everything lines up good, catch can straight. Yep, everything looks good. So yeah, from here, we're just going to install the hardware. Like I said, we do include our own hardware with these. They're stainless steel. If you would like to use T40s, Torx, to make it super easy to uninstall this thing, you could do that also. It's super easy to uninstall this fitting, so there's not much taking these things apart. So let's get back to it. So now that those are sitting in there, we'll hang the catch can on it, hand tighten some these 10 mil nuts, and then we'll tighten it down and start wrapping up our installation. Come to this side and we'll take a look. Alright guys, so at this time our catch can is successfully installed. We need to put this fitting up here. We're going to hand tighten it and make sure that the hose is kind of where we want it. shaking it, getting it nice and snug. I'm feeling up and down this hose to make sure there's no binds. It's not hitting anything violently. If you find anything, you can just readjust the hose or maybe find a new path for it. This thing sees pressure, so like it's pretty bulletproof design. Just kind of put this in there however you want, and yeah, it'll be good to go. All right, guys, since we removed the hose from the J-tube, now we need to cap the J-tube with this supplied silicone cap. We're just going to put this up there. Your installation is complete. It's time to put this cover back on and go rip. That's a wrap. These are super easy to install. They're $189.95. It's rpmsxs.com. Lifetime warranty. If anything fails, you break it, whatever, just let us know. We'll take care of it. We have super good warranty, super fast shipping. These things are usually always in stock. We keep a ton of them on hand. They've gotten more and more popular. They started out in the X3. They did killer, so we built one for the RZRs and RZR Pros, and here it is. So we hope you guys enjoyed it, and we enjoy making these videos, and go pick yourself one up.